welcome to another episode of Premila's Veggie Recipes. Today I'll show you how to make veggie nachos. The ingredients you will need for this recipe are 6 seeded wraps, or you can have plain wraps, or you can have whole wheat wraps, 1 can of black beans, 1 can of cannellini beans. You can use kidney beans or butter beans or pinto beans too. 1 finely chopped red onion, 2 to 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1/4 chopped red pepper, 10 to 12 sliced jalapeños, 20 grams of mozzarella cheese, some chili powder, roasted cumin powder, some taco seasoning. For the dip, I'll be using half a tub of Creme Fraiche, 10 to 12 sprigs of chives, and salt and pepper for seasoning. So let's make a start. So first I'm going to preheat my oven at 180 degrees as I'll be baking my wraps. So now let's cut the wrap into small pieces. Cut these into bite-sized pieces, any shape you like, triangles, squares, rectangles. I'm using a pizza cutter here as it's very easy to cut them. This is a very delicious, quick snack recipe. And it's a slightly healthier version to the fried tortillas. Okay, all our tortillas are chopped. I'm going to add them to the baking tray. So these are all chopped. I'm going to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. To this I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of chili powder, now mix the ingredients up well so each of the tortilla is coated well with the olive oil and the seasoning. Just going to add 1 more tablespoon of oil. So spread the tortillas evenly in a almost single layer and put them to bake in the oven until they are crispy and golden. The home method of making the refried beans is much tastier than getting the canned version, so let me show you how to make that. So I'll put the pan to heat. I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of olive oil and we'll start the preparation for the refried beans. So I'm going to add the onions to my hot oil now. So while the onion is softening, I'm just quickly going to turn the tortillas. If you don't want to use onions, you can just use a bit of fresh ginger if you so prefer. So the onions have softened now. I'm going to add the drained, washed beans. I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of lemon juice, 3 to 4 tablespoons of water, paprika and the ground cumin. The taco seasoning, a teaspoon of salt, and now mix everything up and gently mash the beans as you go along. Turn the heat low. You'll see how easy it is to make refried beans, and they'll taste absolutely amazing cooked in this way. You can leave some of the beans whole, not completely all mashed like baby food. I'm going to turn the heat up so that the ingredients are nice and bubbling. Our lovely wraps are nice and crispy. I'm now going to put them into a little tray, put the toppings on and put it under the grill for a few minutes until the cheese has melted. So I'll put a layer of the wraps at the bottom. I'm going to add the refried beans which I prepared. Now I'm going to add the finely chopped red pepper. Now the jalapeños, again do it to your taste, how spicy you like it. And finally the cheese. The toppings are all done. I'm going to put it under the grill for the cheese to brown. While our nachos are getting brown under the grill, I'm going to prepare the sour cream dip. I'm going to empty half a tub of the creme fraiche into a bowl. To that I'll add a couple of tablespoons of lemon juice. The freshly chopped chives. If you don't have fresh chives, you can always use the dried chives too. A tiny bit of salt as per your taste. And finally some freshly ground pepper. Now mix that up. So our veggie nachos are now ready to serve. I have prepared some guacamole. The recipe is on my YouTube channel. I've also prepared some salsa, homemade recipe to follow, so do continue watching my episodes to get the recipe for that. And here's the sour cream dip I've prepared using Creme Fraiche and chives. So let's get ready to tuck in. Our delicious veggie nachos are now ready to serve. Each bite is an explosion of flavors. You've got salsa, sour cream, guacamole, refried beans. It's absolutely amazing. Do try this recipe at home. For more interesting recipes, please subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share. I look forward to seeing you at the next episode of Premila's Veggie Recipes. Thank you for watching.